Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. Let's see who we have in here so far. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Pamela. Hey, GSP. Hey, Leo. Hope all is well. Want to wish everyone right now a happy Mother's Day. For all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. That includes if you are a godmother, also includes if you are a fur baby mother like moi. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hey, Nene. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, Alicia. Yes. So I just want to get that out there first. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. All the mothers out there, you absolutely deserve it, okay? Well, the ones who are actual mothers, if you know what I mean. But yes, the true mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. So, with that being said, we about to get into this foolishness. We're about to get into this foolishness. This is Love During Lockup. Season, I don't know. Episode, I don't know. Daughter-in-law or mistress. Child, that's what they named this. So you already know who's going to be the last couple on my list because we got a lot to talk about with that nonsense. But first things first, yes, thank you, Nene. Please hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Hey, Ruby. Hope all is well in the ATL area. I think you're still out there. Let me know if you are. So let's get started. First things first. Honestly, because we now know that they're not together, Candace allegedly just used them up like we thought she was going to do and spit him out and has moved on. I don't even want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, this couple, but we have to because, they're a part of the show, but it's pointless at this point. And I also want to say this. I have tried so many times to get a screenshot of this man making a normal face. Okay. I have tried numerous ways and it just don't work. Every time there's a screenshot, he got this freaking simp looking, pathetic looking look on his face. Here's another one. So with that being said, he's at the apartment. And I must say, that is a really nice apartment. He has lost his freaking mind. If you was going to get her an apartment, put her in the projects. Put her in the projects. So he's paying almost $1,400 a month on this apartment just for the rent, but it's really nice. Okay. 1 bedroom, like just a little too much for this girl just getting out of prison. And so he meets up with Kansas, I guess he said it's like they were in prison. She's like a motherly figure to her. Hey, Tracy. And so she is looking around. She's like, this is nice. Almost as if she was about to move in her dang on self. Did y'all get a sense of that? I was like, she looking around this place because she probably about to share this apartment with that girl. Wouldn't put it past them. Wouldn't put it past them at all whatsoever. They could be both using them. I was like, she about to move in. That's about to be their apartment, okay? So she's like, this is nice. How much are you paying for this? And he's like, oh, $1,360 or something like that. She's like, wow, fully loaded her apartment. Let me tell you something. I have been taking care of myself for a very long time. And when I got my first apartment wasn't fully loaded like that. I had my bed. I had a couple of dressers. I think I had a little small couch. He got that thing stacked like she's been in that apartment for years. Just ridiculous. And she's just getting out of jail, not graduating from college. Jail. So at that point, she goes into the bathroom to talk to her one-on-one while Simpy Dopey is literally out there unpacking and getting her apartment together. And she's like, oh, yeah, he really like you pretty much. He gonna do everything for you. And she even said to the cameras, she was looking for a knight in shining armor, and I think she found them. I was like, no, she found the fool. And she even says in the bathroom, well, I already know you ain't moving to Jersey. So at the end of the day, I know you're going to have him come here. And she pretty much believes that he is going to come there because he's that stupid. Let her tell it. She was like, I don't know. I just want to be able to have some type of custody of my son. Well, it's going to be hard for you to have custody of your son in general when you just getting out of jail and you trying to move to another state. So at the end of the day, that I don't know, you're not moving. You're not moving. Like it is what it is. So at that point, like I said, in my opinion, I wouldn't be passive if they both using him, but that's just my opinion. So he gets the apartment together. Next thing you know, oh, hey, Yuli. Hey. So, okay, so your first studio was apartment. Exactly. Like when we was just starting out, even if you just graduated from college, like you didn't have everything. At least I didn't. Now, for some people who was fully loaded, God bless you, but I didn't. As long as I had a place to sleep, I didn't care if I had to sleep on an air mattress for a minute. As long as I had my own place, that was freedom for me. So with that, the next time we see him, he is literally on his way to, I guess, the probation office or whatever the case may be, waiting for her to come out. He had luggage. He had her freaking fake ass Louis Vuitton purse. He had all of that stuff ready for her. And he's waiting outside like a simp, waiting for her to get out. And that's pretty much the end of their parts in this episode. Thank God. Okay, because I'm over it. We already know they're not together. And yet again, he's going to be another target for another female that's going to keep using him. But you know what I think? I think he likes being used. At this point, you can only make these mistakes so many times. I think you like being used. I think you get your rocks off being used. And that's just the bottom line. So with that being said, moving on, let me see what you guys are saying about this simp, dopey. What y'all saying? Yes. Andrew was up, but I need a real exactly. The yeah, for real. I would have her in the projects. I would have her in the low. I wouldn't have her in there because last time I checked, 1,300 ain't considered low income. 1,300, you know what I'm saying? That's like your standard rent in a place like Vegas. That's not low income. You know what I mean? Even though Vegas is getting hard, that still don't sound like low income. She could easily probably get out like a lot of people do when they get out of prison, get on SSI or get on some type of state assistance, get her a lower income place till you know what she about to do. He got her set up like she just graduated from college and is about to start her first full-time job. Absolutely not. Desi, see? Yeah. So you was feeling me, GSP, right? You were feeling me. Because the way she was looking around like she about to move in herself. Yeah. Uh-huh. So let me see. All of the furniture, bed and brand new. Exactly. Child, he is done as to be get an apartment for someone who you don't know might be. Exactly. You know, but we already know they ain't together no more. So like I said, it is what it is. Child, my first place was a trailer in Florida. I'm telling you, that first apartment, typically for the most part, the struggle is real. So that's why I was like, he got it fully loaded. Like you would think she had been in that apartment for years. Because you know, as time goes on and you either make more money or you get settled, you start adding additional things to your place. He had it already set up. Only thing he didn't have in that refrigerator yet was food, but I'm sure that was coming. He was going to take her. He probably going to take her to the grocery store when she get out. That's going to be one of the first places to stock up that refrigerator. He's just happy to have any female attention, right? I get her Airbnb for a month. Exactly. I ain't going to lie. I had a simp. What happened, Ruby? What happened? Go get that simp, girl. Go get her. Where he go? Go get her. Go on, girl. Go on. Find them. Looking like an Andrew. Girl, find them. Did y'all hear the friend say, oh, that ain't bad when he told her to rent? Yeah. Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, because she's going to be splitting it with her. If I was in a relationship, I would hit Andrew's DM. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Shoot. Because when you really think about it, these simps, they just truly just want that attention. You give them that attention and you ain't treating them like crap, they will give you the world. Ruby, go find that simp. Go find that simp. You want us to help you? We'll help you. Get your place hooked up in Atlanta. Hell, maybe he'll buy you a home in Atlanta. Looking like he a friend of Ed from 90 Day Fiance. He better feel happy with that female attention. I think he would be happy at a club. Hey, May. So yeah, so moving on from this boring couple, I'm gonna need his social security number when you find him. Oh, child. Rick and Samantha. Whew. All right, so Rick is trying to ride a bike, and that's what he was trying to do, ride a bike. And then when he gets in the car, he's speaking to Miss Samantha, and Samantha is upset because he is not telling everyone that they're engaged. And he's like, we have to take it slow. You know, we got to get to know each other. And she's like, I just find it fishy that you don't want to tell people that we are engaged, because I know the last class reunion you went to, because he mentioned that he was going to the class reunion. The last class reunion you went to, some heifer was all up on you. You hooked up with one of them heifers from high school. Okay. And I was like, oh boy. Okay. So he's like, you don't have to worry about that, but I just want to take it slow. It's not everyone's business about our lives. And I'm just like, oh boy, here we go. Let me see what you're saying. No, Chris, he had food. He made her lunch when he picked her up. Oh, what the heck? Well, he probably can't afford all the money Andrew done spent on her. He probably can't afford to take her out to eat. Shoot, he probably got her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's all he can afford after he done did everything else. So, I'm sorry, sidetracked. But moving back to Rick and Samantha. So she's upset, okay? She wants Rick to say her name, say her name. That's what she wants. She wants him to say it loud and proud that they are engaged. You know, God willing, I make it to my 40th high school reunion. I am not about to be desperate as hell, middle age, fighting over Rick's ass. And this is what you have with these two women right here. Okay? All right? These two women right here are literally fighting over Rick. That's what they're doing. Fighting over Rick and pretty much explaining how, well, I was talking to Rick the last time, and the other girl is looking like a side eye, like, well, that's funny because I was talking to him too. I'm trying to see if there was an overlapping of some sort. And I'm like, oh my gosh, menopause drama, menopause drama. This is exactly what I'm calling it. Menopause drama. I swear you would think that they really was trying to live their high school experience all over again. I was like, was Rick that dude back in the day and they trying to relive their fantasy? Like, what is going on? Okay, who's in the building? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Pam. Hello, ladies. What's up? So they're over here fighting. As soon as he come in, Miss Thing right there is all on him. All on him, okay? She pretty much damn near wanted to fall into his arms. And she's like, hey, how you doing? You know, CD told me that y'all hooked up. Y'all hooked up or whatever the case may be. That's what she told me, that y'all hooked up. And he's like, well, I think I was drunk, but I think we hooked up in a parking lot. And I'm like, he don't even remember. He don't even remember. Or is he faking like he don't remember? Is he trying to make it seem like with her he don't remember so he can make it seem like it's not a big deal so he can have both of them? Hell, all three of them with Samantha in jail. So at that point, she has her moment and she's like, here comes CD. And then CD comes And she all on him, holding hands, putting her finger towards his lips, like, shh, don't say anything. No, that's not the case. And I'm like, are these women drunk just like Rick used to be drunk, or are they just thirsty? Like, are they just thirsty or are they tipsy? Like, what is going on here? All right. So at this point, I was like, okay, Rick, you got a lot of explaining to do. Hey, Michelle. Okay, so there's two Michelles in the building. We got Michelle J and then the other Michelle. So just in case, because I want to make sure. So we got Michelle J and then Michelle GM. Okay, all right. So we're gonna make sure that we understand who's who. So hello. I think they thirsty too. You think they was faded? Okay, so some people think they was drunk, faded, and some people said they thirsty. It could be a mixture of both. It could be a mixture of both. So after that, child, next thing you know, Samantha wants to call. Wow, he's at this reunion, which is not really a reunion. It's in someone's backyard. Do people do that anymore? I could have sworn like reunions were supposed to be like at the high school in the gym, all set up real nice, going down memory lane. This looked like somebody's backyard and they just having some beers and chilling. And that's a reunion, child, I guess. So at that point, when Samantha calls him, Miss Thing over here is like, hey, Sam, how you doing? Yeah, I want your man, bitch, but hey, Sam. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is cringy. And she's like, you should be here. And I'm like, why would she be there? It looks like they're 2 years apart. That ain't her high school reunion. And why would she be there? Hey, Shayla, why would she be there if you claim you didn't know anything about her? See, this is the thing, because she made it seem like she didn't know that he had somebody else. She was like, I don't know. So why are you so quick to be in that phone saying you should be here? Why would she be there? If that's not her class reunion and you didn't know that they was together, why are you saying she should be there? Does that make sense, you guys? It didn't make sense to me. So with that, of course, Sam had to make sure her name was said. And she said, yeah, we're together. Oh, he didn't tell you? He didn't tell you? And so at that point, he was forced to say, oh, yeah, she's in prison, but we're engaged. And she's like, oh, great. Damn, that mean I ain't gonna get no peen. Because that's the way she really wanted the D. Both of them wanted the D. Okay? Like, this was literally girls going wild in your 60s. That's the way that they was acting. So she's like, oh, okay. And then next thing you know, when she's in the confessional talking to the camera one-on-one, she was like, he didn't tell me that. And the way she was talking, it was almost as if, as far as she see it, if Rick ain't trying to be honest and be upfront, that for her, that ain't nothing to her. If he ain't willing to sit up there and be honest and upfront, she will ignore the hell out of what he just said. She don't care. She seemed like that type. Well, okay, well, you claim you engaged, but she in jail, so that don't count. Like, she definitely gave those vibes. Like, she has no problem still getting it on with Rick. And Rick comes off like he has no problem getting it on with her and the girl CD. Child, don't be shocked if it's a 3-on-3 situation, because they give me them vibes. If they get drunk enough, that's going to happen. But with that being said, let's move on. What are you guys saying in here? Let me see. They are all reuniting. What kind of reunion was that? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or they was too drunk to remember. Shoot. Let me see. It was a wetv fake reunion. Yeah, I was just like, I didn't see no food there. Right. Right. Thirsty and drunk. Yeah. That's the way it's coming off. She threw him under the car. Yes. She was like, "You gonna say my name. You are going to say my name." And why did he tell her she's in prison? The whole phone conversation is not her business. Very true. But she was trying to see who was on that phone. I've heard the way she got it in that camera or in the phone. I think she knew somewhat about Sam. She didn't know to what extent, but she knew, because I was like, why are you saying Sam should be there? Sam is 2 years younger than y'all. I'm gonna assume she wasn't in the same class unless she was like really smart. But why would she be there? That's supposed to be for the class of 83. That's it. The class of 83. And I was talking about, he was giving me that Footloose vibes, the movie Footloose. I think I said that the last episode. And didn't Footloose come out in 83? Somebody looked that up. I think like Footloose came out in 83, 84. So he probably wanted to be Kevin Bacon's ass back in the day. A senior, he just seriously, menopause flirting. I say, excuse me, I'm on the phone, and walk away. Right. They really did. I was like, girl, get a. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Suzanne. Yeah, Kevin Bacon. Footloose, I think, came out in 83, 84. Let me see. Oh, but he did not tell me. And why didn't he? Okay, the whole phone call. Sam sounded like he was ready to make. Yeah, she wanted it to be known. I say, excuse me, I'm on the phone. Yes, girls gone mild. They really did. Yes. Let's see. Y'all saying hello. Y'all saying hello. They're going to Denny's afterwards for the senior early bird discount. I don't know if they owed it up yet for AARP card yet. I don't think they owed it up yet. Now, Chris, you know that was the class of 1973. They said 83 40 years later. That's what they said. Hey, Chris. Hey, Joseph. Pam, that's okay, because guess what, Pam? You don't look like it. Because you know, as they say, honey, black don't crack. I would have never known that it's been over 40 years since you graduated from high school. Give it up for Pam one time, because Pam looked good. Clap it up for Pam. I would have never known. Class of 82. Come on now. Okay, so it was out in 84. See, I figured that. Okay, so in other words, I guess Kevin Bacon, that was afterwards. But even still, he gave me Kevin Bacon vibes. So I was close to it. But moving on from this couple, it ain't gonna last. He gonna dip into some 1983 high school years vagine. Yeah, he's about to get into that a couple of times more. That's just what it is. I love you, dang all right. I love my 80s. I swear, if I could play all of the music and we can do like an 80s party, I would. I sure the heck would. The 80s is still, to me, to this day, the best decade. The best decade. Alrighty, Pam. Yeah, Pam look good. Pam look good. I'm just happy to still be alive at 46. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to that. It is a blessing every single day. Okay, now. Okay, wait. Michelle, what you saying? Okay, now. Wait, what year are you? Are you the class of 82 too? Okay, Michelle, class of 79. Okay. I miss it. I do too. I miss my jelly sandals. I miss the hair. Even the clothes was crazy. But you know, the main thing I miss the music, and I miss the movies. The music and the movies are just timeless, and we'll never get that back with these sorry ass artists we have today. But let me continue before I go down my rabbit hole of being disgusted by what we see now as entertainment. Okay. All right. Look at y'all. Come on now. Class of 84. Look at y'all. That's what I'm talking about. It don't crack. Okay, Suzanne, 79. That's what I'm talking. We got two 79s in here, 82, 84. That's what I'm talking about. I miss my 10 CDs for a penny. I agree on the music not being what it used to. Yeah, And sidebar, and you guys know, but those who are new here, I sidebar a lot. Let me tell you something. I am blessed to be able to say that I literally remember a time where we had Michael Jackson, Prince, Janet, Luther, Whitney. Like, we had so many classic artists. It used to be a thing when the Grammys and the the AMAs and all of those award shows came on. It was a time to be alive to see all of that talent, because you really didn't know who was going to win. And all of them wowed the crowd. When I tell you it will never be another decade like it, it is what it is. I won't say because you a baby. 96 GSP during the good old day. Let's do an 80s part. How though, when we can't play the music? That's the best part of the 80s. We can't even play the music. Yes, the music. Now I understand what my parents said about the music. Yeah, it's a big difference. And I was like, am I getting old because I'm sounding like my parents? But interesting enough, growing up in the 80s and the early 90s, my parents didn't complain about that music. They looking at the music now like it's crazy, but they still listen to a lot of those artists back in the 80s and early 90s. Columbia House. We had so much fun back then. I'm telling you. So, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Child. Are y'all ready? What the? Fingerhut magazine shopping GSP. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I'm all for going down memory lane for the 80s. I'm 98, supposed to be 97, but my B-day is late. Music and movies. Child. Shanta and Lies. Like, I ain't call him no damn true. His name is Lies. All right. Okay, let me get to this. So, why? This is why y'all go down memory lane with Fingerhut. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Let me get back to this. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Y'all crazy. I love it. Okay, so Shanta gets mail back from the jail, okay? And the mail is literally full of pictures. She has all of these pictures that she gave to True, aka I'll call him Lies. And at first I said, damn, he trifling as hell. He sent the pictures back because he was not happy with those pictures. That's what I thought. I said, oh, he's so trifling. But she was like, I've never had these pictures sent back before, so what's going on? So she's talking to her daughter. Interesting enough, her and her daughter have the same hairstyle, okay? I was just like, oh my gosh, glasses and all, but her daughter is a really pretty girl. She's talking to her daughter. I'm hoping her daughter is an adult, because the way that she was talking to her daughter, you would think that she was talking to her homegirl. Okay, look, y'all talk about Columbia House, Blockbuster. Okay, we definitely need to have that 80s party. We're going to have the 80s party. So she's talking to her, and she said, I don't know why. And the daughter's like, well, are they risque pictures? She was like, you can't see nothing. Like, I'm seeing these type of pictures all the time. She's like, I'm going to call the jail. I'm going to call the jail. And she calls the jail, and she was like, yeah, I had some pictures sent back, and I'm trying to figure out what would be the reason. She immediately thinks that he's talking to another girl. But in the process of her speaking to the actual whoever she was on the phone with, the person said it's either one or two things: contraband, or maybe he had some risque pictures sent to him before and his privileges pretty much got cut off and he can't have pictures right now. And so I was like, okay. She immediately goes the girl route. Her insecurity, she's like, oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. It has to be a girl. And I'm like, I mean, we've seen 60 Days in the show that I just did, Unlocked, How do you know it's girls? How do you know it's not contraband? You don't know because she was like, he ain't got no contraband. How the hell you know? You don't know what that man doing in prison, but she wants to go the girl route. It has to be another girl. So at that point, she's like in her mind, which by the way, I feel like to a certain extent, Shanta is insecure, but baby, that outfit she had on with her back fat rolls coming out, maybe she ain't that insecure. Because let me tell you something, I got back rolls too, and I'll be damned if I'm about to show them loud and proud on TV. So I don't know here, but when I saw that, I said, "Oh, she's with it. Like she has no problem showing the butter rolls in the back." But okay, if that's what you want to do, she ain't got no problem doing that. But let me move on. So at that point, the daughter is like, I don't trust him. She immediately, just like her cousins, are saying the same thing. I don't trust him. I don't trust this dude, whatever the case may be. And she also says, my mother has a tendency to pick the worst partners. She's always doing all of this stuff for them, and they don't ever do the same in return. Now, this is her daughter saying this. You see what I mean? So what example are you giving to her? And it sounds like hopefully she got a good head on her shoulder where she's like, I don't want to be like my mama in that sense. You know what I mean? But she just talking to her Shanta talking to her daughter like that's her homegirl. Like that's truly her homegirl. So now look at this damn face. Does this look like a face of someone who speaks truth? Look at his face. He looked like he lying. So at that point, he sits up there. Shanta calls him, and Shanta's like, so I sent you some pictures. And he was like, I didn't get no pictures. She was like, yeah, because they got sent back to me. Why are these pictures coming back? Did they didn't tell you why you can't get your pictures? He was like, no, they ain't told me. I ain't got a couple of my things. Then all of a sudden he says, well, two braids. That's the name. Two braids. Okay. Two braids apparently has been bragging about all these fine females that he got, and randomly True Lies sat up there and said, oh, okay, well, send me pictures of them then. Send me pictures of them. And so Shanta's like, why would you want to see pictures of them? You trying to get with him? He was like, no, I just want to see pictures of them. Now, we have found out through our history of learning about the jail politics, watching these shows, that a lot of them do like to get pictures so they can trade off pictures, like with females. Like apparently all of these pictures that are sent to these guys in prison, like these females who be sending these guys pictures, they will literally sell off these pictures. So look, I don't know, but it definitely, that whole story sounded suspect. So she didn't believe him. Of course she didn't believe him. And then in the process, let me get back to this fool. I just need y'all to see his face. And like Nene said, his hairline, child. Because what is the point of having the braids start up? Let me move on. So he says, I pretty much dated, I've dated white girls. Yeah, I've dated white girls. And he says, yeah, I'm attracted to Shanta. Yeah, I'm attracted to her. But she held me down. And I now know what loyalty is since I've been in here. You ain't attracted to her physically. You're attracted to her being desperate. You're attracted to her being a fool for you. And I don't even know why she's asking these questions, because she definitely don't give me the vibes that she will leave him. I mean, hell, she's already done moved to the state that he's in and is paying for two different households. So I don't understand. I can't stand women who are never going to leave those guys unless the guy leaves them. I can't stand when they ask these questions and they know it's not going to do anything. It's not going to give them the ultimate decision to leave. They just want to keep asking questions that they really don't want the answer to. So exactly. That's why I call them lies. Go call yourself true. Your name is Lies. Everyone, please hit the like button on the way in. Please hit the like button on the way in. Let me see. Oh, you guys going in on this one. I knew y'all was gonna go in on this one. Because I was just like, that lie was horrible, wasn't it though? See, I don't know. I'm hoping she's an adult. Now, Shanta, I think, is 35 years old. She's 35. So if her daughter is, let's just say her daughter is 18. If her daughter's 18. So she had her like as a teenager. Don't involve the kids. Her only smart move was to call the jail. So fake. His eyes were lying. His eyes was lying. His thumb. He looked like he wanted to suck his thumb. That's what he looked like. He looked like he wanted to suck his thumb. Y'all see this picture? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm thinking her daughter is grown. I hope so. Yes, and we love you back. Could be pics of dudes. Well, the way he was lying, it has to be another girl. She went the girl route because she knows he isn't attracted to her. Exactly. I'm like, there are so many things these dudes can get in trouble for. They can lose their privileges for just getting into a fight. Why are you going the girl route? Because you know deep down he probably do got other girls. You know he ain't never dated no black girl. He already done gave you the stereotypes, the ignorant stereotypes that he think what black girls are. So he's pretty much saying what he thinks you are. So why would you even deal with this man? She most definitely has body positivity, if that's what you call it, Michelle. If that's what you call it. But hey, I just was like, wow, like you bold to wear that with no problem walking around. Not me. Not me. And again, I got some rolls in the bag. I think a lot of us got rolls on our planks and stuff like that area. I ain't doing it, but to each his own. Yeah, that two pictures of everybody. Child, I said, Shanta, I said, girl, I covers. She said, just know I feel some type of way. Oh, he's scared. Exactly. Just know I feel some type of way about that. You can't control him with money. Like, he could be getting multiple bags from other girls. Like, come on. Look at this face. You know he ain't telling the truth. His confession interview, you could tell yeah, exactly. Exactly. The guys are like, right. He even looked like he lying. He do. Shiesty for real. He looked like he lying. Exactly. I don't even understand the hairstyle. I really don't. And what is the purpose? What is the purpose? No, he speaks lies, slimy lies. He is no saint. He is laughing while he says his lame story. Exactly. True Bray, all of a sudden, he looked exactly. Is he going ball? I don't know, but if that's the case, he need to let go. Forget that bun, forget all of that stuff. And I'm trying to figure out if those is locks or did someone actually put some fake braids in his head in prison. I am really confused on what this is. Like, I really am. I don't know. I have an ex. He said they sell that. Yeah, I've been hearing that. So it could be that he was trying to sell pictures to make him some money. You know what I mean? Like, it could be the case. I don't put anything past them, though. I'll tell you that much. Let me see what you got to say. Oh, y'all going in. I'm trying to see what y'all saying. He knows she a keeper. Yeah, exactly. That hairline is going to the back. She would definitely not leave him. She ready to buy him a restaurant. Right, Pam. Not buy her a restaurant. Buy him a restaurant. And he ain't got no experience but kitchen duty in the freaking prison. You think them freaking omelets with that imitation crab is going to sit up there and sell outside? Hell no. Shanta need to send him her real pictures. But she did. Michelle. She did send her real pictures. She did. You don't think what she sent was the real pictures? Y'all think she catfishing him? He didn't want your picture, Shanta. That's what I thought. I said, damn, he trifling as hell. He said, send them pictures back. I can't sell those. I was like, oh, he wrong. But I truly don't think he did get the pictures. I don't think he got the pictures. I do think he know why he can't get things right now, though. I think he's very aware of why he doesn't have access to his mail and things like that. But something tells me he didn't send back the pictures. But shoot, knowing this man, who the hell knows? True, let the braids go, bro. Wonder what else he sucking. Like, hello, boop, boop. Boop, boop, because he was too quick to put that thumb in his mouth, honey. I said, He sent them back. No one was willing to trade their commissionary for her pictures. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking this way. This is why y'all my crew and my audience will find me, because I be sometimes thinking I am out there alone in this world with my thoughts. But as soon as she said them pictures came back, I said he sent them bitches back. He didn't want them. He didn't want them pictures. That's what it was. He didn't want them. But we don't really know. Do we? Do we really know? I think we do. Shanta, I feel, needs therapy because to girl, all them red blankets been thrown in your face and you still with this man. Nah, man. Well, she already said she don't know if God or the devil sent him in her path. And I'm like, if you got to question that, it's the devil. If you got to question if it was God or the devil, then it's the devil. Because you're going to know when it's God, because it's easy selling. You wouldn't be going into debt and worrying all the time about him dealing with another girl if God brought him to you. Like, come on, let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real. Hey, Latina, what's up? How are you? Let me see. Let's see. Yes. You know, in prison, they just got to do what they can, whether it be horrible braids or horrible tattoos. He just need to let it go. He just need to let it go. His stuff is starting to look like Stevie Wonder, who Stevie Wonder is currently. Because y'all know Stevie Wonder won't let go of his braids. And we know that he's older now. Stevie's like in his 70s, and like his hairline is completely gone, and they still keeping those braids in his head. And I'm like, that is not helping his scalp and his hairline. Well, True is in his 30s, I think, maybe even in his 20s. There's no excuse for this. And it don't look like he's losing his hair. It just looked like a shitty ass job. Because he has a hairline. I just don't know why them braids start all the way back there. Just let them go. Just let him go. Relax, relate, release. He makes a mean bowl of gruel. Medea. Yeah, that one picture, baby. Yes, that one picture. I don't know if you was here last week, May, but I showed a comparison photo. Okay? And there was one picture she put out there that she looked straight up like Medea. I thought the Predator. But see, Stevie Wonder's braids back in the day used to be nice. But as you know, as you get older, you know, your hair is not the same. Like you lose your hair, and they keep them braids in his head. And I just don't know. I can't. His hairline. I just did not just say that. This Nene, I swear, is my twin from Ohio. Because it be times where I'll be like, I get out of my head. Just get out of my head. You know, Chris started this. I didn't start nothing. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl, y'all. I didn't start nothing. I didn't do nothing. I just did a comparison photo. And no. They don't have what the Sheila. Oh my God. Y'all about to make me go. I'm about to have tears in my eyes. What is wrong with y'all? Okay, hold on. I gotta continue with the live, and I'm about to laugh and like, okay. All right, let me get back to it. I love y'all. I love y'all. That's what it's about. It is about us having a good time. Having a good time over here on the Crystal Code channel. Oh gosh. Okay, let me get it back together. So, Shanta, baby, like, he's giving you all the signs, okay? He's giving you all the signs. I don't know what else you want in this situation. I would be curious to know if they're still dealing with each other, what is going on. But she knows, like I have said this before, if you are dealing with someone who has never dated anyone close to your resemblance, meaning like, again, a black guy or a black girl who has never dated within her own race, a white person's never dated within her own race, I'm going to look at a suspect. I'm sorry. Gary Owens just did a damn interview on freaking Club Shay Shay. I mean, even he, as much as he claimed he loved black women, he has dated white women before and been with white women before. I don't know. That's a little suspect for me, but you guys let me know what you think. But anybody in their own race and they say they don't date people within their own race, I always do a side eye on that. And why now change? Why now change? Like you already know he ain't up to no good. Nah, Shayla, but they can feel his hairline with that black shoe polish. I think Shanta's name is pronounced. Is it Shantae? Child, I don't know. Look, I'm real quick to butcher names. Shanta, Shantae. So it's Shantae. Shouldn't there be an E? I guess. Let me not tell people how to spell their own name. So it's Shantae. Okay, Yuli, you don't date Dominicans, but you have dated Dominicans before, correct? You may not date them now, but you have dated a Dominican before. Am I right or am I wrong? When you have someone who says they've never dated, exactly. So it's from a past experience. But the thing is, also, Dominican is not a race. You know what I mean? Like, that's not race. You have black Dominicans, you have white Dominicans. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just preferences, I guess, as far as culture. But you, from past experience, that means that you have dated before. That is just not your preference. She said, true, aka lies, ain't never been with a black girl. Never. That don't sound right to me. It just doesn't. It gives me red flags all over the place. Not the shake and bake GSP. So, y'all ready for the last couple? I hope y'all appreciated my thumbnail. I worked very hard on that picture. Okay? I worked very hard. On the 4 baby mamas, 6 kids, 1 past marriage, and a desperate stripper. That's what we dealing with in this situation. Ayanna and Jamal. Okay? So Ayanna is in the car with her brother. All right? And they are on their way to meet Jamal's mama and siblings. Now, if I'm not mistaken, did I not hear that the brother has also been in some legal trouble before? I think I heard that. Y'all let me know if that's what you heard too. So it seems like her mama's kids done all have some legal issues. I don't know how many kids she got, but we got 2 right here that done had some legal issues. So at that point, he's asking her about her being in jail and how it could potentially be up to 90 days. And so at that point, Jamal calls. Now, at this point, we know that clearly production is allowing these people to call when they're in the car, because there's no way that just by happenstance, every time they're in the car and the cameras are on, they're getting calls from these people. But just randomly, yes, get a call from Jamal. And so Jamal talks to the brother. Okay. Jamal talks to the brother, and Jamal is like, hey, what up, dude? And Jamal, what I did not like is that Jamal was cussing and fussing in front of them kids. I did not like that at all whatsoever. They was cussing and fussing. Hey, Hattori, how are you? Cussing and fussing in front of them kids. So at that point, the brother's like, are you going to get married to my sister? It was a long pause, y'all. It was a long pause. Oh, thank you, Hattori. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. It was a long pause. And he finally said, yeah, I'm gonna marry her. But, I got to get settled within, about 2 years or whatever. And then I think we're going to get married. She didn't like that. She was like, oh, wait, what? What you mean? What you mean? 2 years, 2 years. This is the first time I heard about this. What you talking about 2 years? 2 years for what? 2 years for what? Wait, it's going to take 2 years for us to get married? What you talking about? And I'm like, how are y'all going to get married? Are you going to pay for it? Are you going to take care of him? And didn't I say last week she could easily be the vibe of someone who would literally shake it and twerk it to take care of her man and her kids while he at home doing nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he needs time to get himself together to be able to take care of you. But we also learned that he got to take care of a whole Brady bunch worth of kids and baby mamas. But with that being said, she ends up meeting up with Jamal's mama and sisters, 2 sisters. Okay? Yeah, 2 sisters. Who child? And so the mama is like, I'm trying to figure out if you're going to be the daughter-in-law or the mistress. Okay? That's what she said straight up. I said, well, damn. Okay. All right. And so at that point, she's like, no, it's definitely the wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be baby mama 5. And I said, excuse me? Did I just hear her say baby mama 5 and be proud to say that? Did I just literally hear her say this? And at that point, the mama, no, let me go back to another thing that I think I heard her say. Okay? She said the mama didn't know Ayanna as the girlfriend. The mama knew Ayanna as the baby mama's friend. Did y'all hear her say that? I think that's what I heard her say. So are we also this ex-best friend that she seemed like she screwed over? Are we also to guess that she is one of the baby mamas also? She has a kid by Jamal? Because she said the baby mama's friend. So add insult to injury. Not only are you with your ex-best friend's man, but she has had a kid by him. And you think you about to live your best life and your best life with Jamal. Okay, so the mama confirms what we've been thinking from the get-go. She said, look, I know my son, he ain't shit. He a player. He a straight up player. So at the end of the day, you really think, and even the sisters are even looking at her like, bitch, please. Like, you tripping. You tripping if you think you about to change this man. And so the mom is like, look, I know Jamal. Okay. I know how he is. He is a ladies' man. So good luck, heifer, because I doubt it will last. This is the way the mom is talking to her. She ain't being rude. She just keeping it real. She is keeping it real with her. And she like, my man. Until her man calls. And her man calls, and her man, Jamal, speaks to the mama and one of the sisters, the sister that's right here on the screen. And the sister don't even know this. The sister's like, okay, yeah, you trying to get married. What is this, your first marriage? And the mama's like, hell no, this is marriage number 2. This will be marriage number 2 with Ayanna. And so at that point, it was like, excuse me, what marriage? What previous marriage are you talking about? I didn't know about a marriage. I thought I was going to be your first marriage. Come to find out, He said, nah, baby. I wasn't, he was trying to imply he wasn't legally married. He was only married through the religion. Well, if you're a religious person, that marriage is just as serious and definite as any marriage through the courts. I'm sorry. But if you said through the religion, it's still the same thing. In my opinion, it's still the same thing. Just like back in the day when my ancestors sat up there and jumped across that broom and legally they weren't technically married by law, they were still married in the eyes of God. So yeah, you married, homie. You married. So at that point, and then later on, when she was like, so did you get a divorce and everything else? It's like, oh yeah, we got a divorce. So then that means there was a marriage. Who you think you fooling? And she was like, I thought I was going to be the first. You really want to be the first in something in his life, huh? You really do. You really want to be the first. You can't be the first with 6 kids, 4 baby mamas in a previous marriage. You will never be priority in his life. You will never be number one. And you tripping over him taking 2 years to get settled. Baby, if that man does get a job, all of his money is going to go towards them kids and that baby and them baby mamas. You ain't about to get a dime of his money. So what? Seriously, I was like, am I hearing this stuff correctly? I remember one time in the grocery store, this guy came up to me and he was such a gentleman. So nice, so sweet. And he said straight up, I would like to take you out, but do you mind that I have 3 kids? And I say, yes, baby, I do mind, but I wish you the best of luck in finding your true love. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. And as much as I love kids, realistically, that kids equal financial responsibilities. Not just yourself. And the problem is you don't know what's going to happen. Like you hope and pray that all your kids are going to be healthy, but you just never know when it comes to kids. And then when you get married and you dealing with baby mamas and stuff like that, you are responsible. Like you could be caught in the crossfire with that man that you married. Hell to the no, I ain't dealing with that nonsense. Hell to the nah. But this girl wants love so badly that she's trying to get it anywhere, no matter how dysfunctional it is. When you got his own mama telling you he ain't about to change, I would like to see it happen, but he ain't about to change, and you still sitting up there hoping and praying, and you heard that he got married and you never found you, he never told you that. What other signs do you need? But see, she that type of chick because she seems to have done some trifling stuff and screwed over that friend. She that type of chick to try to force to make it work just to spite that girl even more. I think it has a lot to do with who Jamal is and who Jamal messed with and how her and her friend are no longer friends and they got into a physical fight. She's probably trying to hold on to this man just to try to say it worked. That's the vibe she gives me. Y'all know females like that. It's not about the man. It's about the fact that if I let him go, all of the stuff, all the trifling stuff I did, is what's the point? I screwed over my friend, and she don't want that friend to come back and be like, I told you so, heifer. Like, that's what you get. That's what I said. Exactly, Shayla. You get them how you lose them. You know what I'm saying? Or you lose them how you get them. I say both ways. But yeah, you lose them how you get them. Like you got him by sitting up there being trifling to your friend. That's exactly what's going to be the end result. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? She gonna get her karma 10 times over. But baby, I was like, oh, he sounds like a liability. And here's the crazy part. Ayanna also comes off as a liability, but he's more of a liability because he clearly has a record, probably has really no legitimate way to be able to make enough money to take care of the whole tribe of a family that he has. At least she got her mama, even though she treated her mama like crap from what we saw last episode. She got a mama and she got her brothers. based on that mama, Jamal's mama and her and the sisters, it seemed like Jamal take care of them. They rely on Jamal. That's just the vibes that I get. But it's a sad situation when we clearly know she a train wreck, that Jamal sounds like more of a train wreck and a liability than her. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. Let me see. She needs to focus on getting out of jail herself and her babies. Exactly. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Exactly. The mom made me promise to preserve all my teeth I have. Whoo-wee. I was so confused. Why do you think he kept these things from her and only told her these things when other people were around? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. No. I mean, we don't know if that is the case, but they do look a little rough around the edges, all of them. But that just could be a hard knock life. You know, I have seen people where life truly just beats them up. Shayla, we aren't talking about people's mamas the day before Mother's Day, right? Look, let's you know, let's try to be nice to the mama. The mom seemed real cool. She was being honest with the girl. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got those mamas who be trying to make it seem like, you know, everything is all good, or whatever, and knowing good and well that they son ain't shit. She kind of implied her son ain't shit, and he's gonna cheat. But she also implied that maybe Ayanna would cheat because of what she do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Which is interesting because I was like, that's a effed up stereotype to assume because someone's just a stripper. That means that they just, you know, having freaky tales all over the place. That's a little ignorant, but you know, let her in her mind, because if that's the case, your son can have a lot of stereotypes on him too. Hell, you can have a stereotype on you. If we gonna go there, yep, her best. See, this trifling. Ain't no way. There is no way. I was like, this girl is messed up. Took me several minutes last night to do the math. Right. Her best friend, baby mama. I had to rewind that. Yeah, she do. I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I can't. Like, and we love them toothless, and all shots out to my real ones. Happy Mother's Day. I heard that too. Ex-bestie must be one of the baby mamas. It's crazy. Ayanna needs to listen to his family. Right. When you got a mama who's willing to be that honest with you, take the advice. That the mama taught Jamal everything he knows about the ladies. Didn't you just tell Shayla to be nice the day before Mother's Day? And look at you acting up, Nene. I'm screaming. Her man is gonna want to keep her on the pole long term. She thinks she's about to be exactly. This is all the recipe of, you know, I can't get no job. You know, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And I can see him being like, you know, I can't get no job because as soon as I get a job, all the money gonna go towards my kids. So, and clearly what she does for a living, it's all cash. See how that works? It's all cash. He's in the perfect situation to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? She got, it's all cash business with her. Everyone, please, hello, welcome to the Chris Nicole channel. I am Chris Nicole. Please hit that like button on the way in and say hello if you're new. Say hello. And those who are taking notes on my video, you should say hello too. I'm just saying. That's crazy. Yes. Adding so much drama into her own life. All of that is facts. Child support. Yes. Is Ayanna going to help him pay child support? Probably. Except for the baby mama / best friend. If she marries him, her money becomes his money and she will be paying child support. Exactly. And I'll be damned. That's why that guy in the grocery store, I was like, yeah, I ain't the one. But good luck on finding the love of your life. How you gonna get them? Exactly. Fighting for last place. Exactly. I agree, Chris. Ayanna don't want the I told you so. Yeah, that's why she holding on. Not because of any other reason. Ayanna, remember, karma is a bee and she will get what's due to her. Right. Fighting to struggle. Right. Fighting to struggle. People done forgot about I can do bad all by myself. No lies detected. Wasting all that energy on Jamal. Spend that energy on your kids after your jail time. Right. Two beautiful kids. Okay, I'll give that to the mama and the gross. Oh my gosh. Come on, Shayla. I hope she helps her mom out with money. Right. Because she was entitled when it came to her mama. She was like, you supposed to sit up there and be there for me and do whatever I need to be done because you're my mother. And even the sisters, they was like, this is a joke. Like, this is a joke. They was like, he ain't being honest with her. He needs to be more honest with her. Mind you, I think they're his younger sisters. He's the oldest. Why do the sisters sound more mature than Jamal? Like, make that make sense. It's like, and they giving her all types of signs that she need to run. But she gonna be on some my man, my man, my man. Just so then that way the freaking baby mama / bestie don't say nothing. Because of course, when it doesn't work out, that's gonna be the main person laughing at this situation. The main one. I think Ayanna is obsessed with him and thinks she really loves him. Well, she's also said she doesn't know what love is. She don't know what love is. She felt abandoned. I think she said she felt like the black sheep of her family, which I would like to tap into that more of why she felt like she was the black sheep of her family when she has a brother who also has done jail time. What is it about her that makes her feel like she's the black sheep of her family? And she thought, that she was crazy compared to everyone else, because it doesn't seem like her brother seems like he got a record too, based on what he said. So honestly, I need for Ayanna to be on what's her name? Ayanna Van Zant. That's what I need her. I need her to be on one of those type of shows. I think that's when we'll really get down to the nitty gritty. And I think we would appreciate her more if we really tap into her background. She still would be trifling as hell on what she did with her ex-best friend, but it would hopefully give us more details about why she's just so reckless and destructive for no damn reason. Maybe they are educated and who educated? You're gonna have to let me know who you talking about, Pamela. Who's educated? Who we talk about? Who's educated? The mama? You talking about the mom? I mean, because if the brother may be educated. Her sister? Whose sister? Those two sisters are Jamal's sisters. You talking about last week? That wasn't her sister. That's her mama. That's her mom, Pam. The mayonnaise family. Who you talking? Wait, which family you talking about? Mayonnaise. Y'all wait, Pam, let me know what you talking about. The sister. I think are you talking about the lady from last week that was talking to Ayanna? That's her mama. They look like sisters, but that's her mama. Her mama look younger than her. But which family? Oh, autocorrect. Okay. Ayanna, hey. Is it Cest? Hey, Cest. Ayanna for the streets. He not marrying her. It seems that he wants her to be there to take care of him when he gets out. He would literally have it. He would have it good. When you really think about it, and I don't like when anyone takes advantage of anyone, but considering the fact that he could stay at home, watch her kids, be able for her to sit up there and bring him home cash, he can spend it as he please, or he can straight up lie to his baby mamas and say he ain't got it, he ain't got no job, but be collecting her money. He really would have it good. He really would have it good. Yeah, her mom does seem very intelligent and seems like she has a good head on her shoulders. She also had them kids young, though. I feel like she said she had 2 kids as a teenager. So, it's a rough situation. He needs a cash cow and she is willing to get milk. Yes, she is. She is. See, the problem is she don't know what love is. She doesn't. She doesn't know what love is. And it's very clear her and her mother don't have the best relationship either. Her mother don't have the best relationship. She was disrespectful to her mother. So, Ayanna is all over the place. She is. So at this point, I don't know what to say in this situation, but how many signs do you need to say, get the hell on? And even if you do break up with him, your karma's still gonna hit you. You just can't do certain things and expect God, the universe, whatever you prefer to call it, and not it's coming back to you. That's just how life works. He's just gonna stay home and play his PS5 and talk to other women. Yeah, like you know who from last season, Red. Yeah, that PS5 while she sit up there at night making her money. And literally while she making that money and no telling what he doing while she there at night. I see that that's what it's gonna be. Because to me, I haven't heard not one plan yet on how he plans to make money legally. And if he truly got a job, even if he got a job that paid him, I don't know, $20 to $25 an hour, you got 6 kids. 6. Your check getting eaten up. You really don't have a choice but to either live off of someone or you're going to go back to whatever you was doing before they got you in jail in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. But Ayanna's a damn fool. And I'm over the whole, it's like she is trying so badly to get someone to love her that is so dysfunctional. Like the way she popped off in the car. What you mean? What you mean 2 years? I was like, you sound like a damn freaking, we talking about the 80s. She sound like she's scratching and mixing. Fickin'. That's the way she was sounding when she was talking. What you mean 2 years? Yes. In the way he got 6 kids, he gonna need 20 years to get himself together and to be able to take care of that family. 6 kids? He just reckless. And so I wouldn't be shocked that she would be baby mama number 5. He seems to be very fertile. And he doesn't seem to want to wrap it up. So with that being said, you guys, that was the end of this episode. What do I give this episode? I usually do it in the beginning. I would give this episode, I would give it a B minus. I won't say a C. C plus B minus. It was good enough because there was a couple of things that caught me off guard that made me say, rewind. Did you just hear what I heard you? Did you just hear that? I had to rewind a couple times to make sure I wasn't hearing things. So yeah, so it kept my interest. Okay, so yeah, so I would give it a B. I would give it a B minus. Okay, so you give it a B. Okay, neither of them kids. Okay, so B, neither of them need any more kids. Exactly. C, it was okay. B, C. Okay, so we're in the B and C range for the most part. B and C range. So yeah, it was decent. I'm ready for some fireworks though. I'm ready for some fireworks. But I'll tell you this much so far, this season is holding my interest before that. What was the other damn season love during Lockup? It was boring as hell. This one so far is not as bad. Let's hope it stays at least decent. I'm hoping. But we clearly know sometimes they will drop the ball consistently with the show. C minus, okay, B. So everybody's in the B and C range. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the live. Again, happy Mother's Day. Also, I am in approximately at 6:30 my time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to review the Never Ever Mets. We're going to discuss that show. For those who have been watching or just want to hear about the show, please come to the live. I will be on again in less than an hour because tomorrow I ain't going to be on the live because I'm going to be celebrating Mother's Day. Hey, Teef. Yes, happy Mama Day. We about to wrap up. Of course, our cancer brother just came in to give all the sweets and says, I love you guys. We love you back. We love you back. Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, we're about to wrap up though, but I am about to go live again in less than an hour to discuss the Never Ever Mets. That show was quite interesting to be on, you guys. It definitely may be a show that you guys may be interested in watching. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, I'm happy you came. Oh. Okay. This is what I'm saying. I love y'all, my crew. Happy Mother's Day to all the real. I am not posting that whoopee one. Y'all gonna have to see what he said. I am not putting that up there. I'm not putting it up there. Y'all see in the chat what he's saying. In the replay gang, you will see in the chat what he just said. Love never ever met. Okay, cool. So come, like I said, 6:30 West Coast time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be discussing episode 4. So definitely come and join us. Come and join us. And then you're gonna repeat it, Nene. My 2 moderators. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like I'm in trouble. Love them dearly. But both of them together is trouble. They crazy. They are crazy. Okay, that's it. I'll put this one up. You guys, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love the fact that we can all joke and have fun. And we all know it's all jokes and games and all entertainment. It's all love at the end of the day. That's just what it is. And Whoopi just spoke on being on that. You know what? On that note, you guys, I love you guys. Again, happy Mother's Day. And for those who are going to do the review of Never Ever Met, see you in less than an hour. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.